Morning, good day, good evening, wherever you are. Today we are on day 11 of our 21 days into December. And I was just doing some calculations. So every morning in Castle Rock, the ascendant has still been in Scorpio, Jesta, which is seen as the elder sister, the elder star, one who has created experiences beforehand and is leaning into teaching others. So even if you're not an older sister, maybe you are an ancestral being. Maybe you are delivering divine information to all of the lineage. Fascinating energy. But on the 19th, what did I look at? On Thursday, December 19th, the morning ascendant will actually move into Sagittarius, which will be Mula, the root. And we talked a little bit about that back when the moon was in Mula. Today, the moon is in Ashwini, which I spoke about yesterday. And Ashwini is the first sign in the zodiac. It's the first nakshatra in the zodiac. And when we look at that first nakshatra and the meaning behind Ashwini is ideas, looking for personal expression. It's a great day to heal yourself. Any activity begun in that connection with Ashwini can give quick results. So I want you to take that into consideration. What are some quick results that you are looking for in your life? What are some changes that you wish to make in your life? When we use the lunar influences, because the lunar mansions only exist for 24 hours at a time, they don't move as fast as the ascendant, and they don't move as slow as something like Saturn that takes 2.5 years to move. But when we use that daily moon lunar energy, that's our vibration of our mind. That's our vibration of our soul. And as I said, Ashwini is the first nakshatra in the zodiac. Yesterday, Revati, that was the last nakshatra in the zodiac. A couple different people on here. I know somebody's got their sun in Ashwini. I know, again, other influences. So where that falls in your natal birth chart, you will feel more influence. So if your sun is in Ashwini and you have a lunar nakshatra that comes through, you can use that solar energy by connecting with your mind, knowing what you have access to when we sometimes don't think that we have access to things. So let's talk about the theme today. Theme today is I can handle way more than I think that I can. Athletes specifically will learn that your body is a liar. It understands that when you feel like you're at capacity, you're not even close to your physical limitations. By learning to treat the body rigorously, we can actually learn to triumph over these limitations to the point that we get good at asserting who is in charge. Is it the mind or is it the body that's failing? And so an athlete will push their muscles, their bones, their endurance to a point of breakdown, and then they do it again, and then they do it again. So let's take that example for a minute. I can handle way more than I can handle. This is a Stoic quote. And if you're not familiar with Stoic philosophy, it comes from Marcus Aurelius. It's longtime wisdom, guidance, and it comes from the space of whatever is hard in front of me, I can handle way more than that. It is true. We all can. You have way more in you that it feels like you do. And how do you know this? Well, because the load that you're handling today can dwarf the load that you're handling at another time in your life. Things that you're handling calmly today might have freaked you out just a few years ago. You have so much more capacity. Your inner citadel is strong. What does that really mean? Your inner citadel represents the core essence that defines who we are and what we stand for. It's like an inner fortress that protects an essential character, the integrity, your purpose. Our deepest convictions reside in this inner citadel. This is our guiding light, a place of resilience. This is the stronghold of our choices. It's the actions in the face of challenge and external pressures. So back to that element, I can handle way more than I think that I can. You think back at times when you had to be so much stronger than you are right now. Or again, you think about something that you're doing right now that you did not have the capacity to do or stomach or be present to 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So if we see where we're at right now and we take that into consideration, I can handle more than I can handle. And just sit with that, not to diminish what it is that we're going through, but to recognize what we have capacity to. And that's why we do these breathing techniques. When we stress our body, our mind, our breath with these breathing techniques, we're able to start to handle things at a whole different capacity. Bring that into your consciousness, bring that into your thoughts. Close your eyes, kind of shake that out. I can handle way more than I think that I can. I can handle way more than I can handle. What does that mean to you? You have so much more in you than what you sometimes have showing up in today, in this 21-day cycle, with the eyes closed. What are some elements in your life that you wish you could handle differently that you're not handling? We're not judging during this time. These 21 days are about dropping into the self, coming to the darkness. The darkness, every morning it's a little darker, every morning it's a little darker. So these things are going to come up. What can you handle that you think you can't handle? What's going on in your work world? What's going on in your personal life? What's going on in your health? What are the habits that you have? You think, no, I have to use this habit or I have to act in this way because it's what's supporting this other thing. What if it wasn't? What if you were able to just handle it differently? Ponder that. Don't judge it. Shake it out. Move your head, shake your hands, just shake it out for a second. And we're going to start with our breathing techniques. All three of them you are familiar with if you have been here along the way. We're going to begin with Prana Shakti, that intense movement that we did yesterday, where we inhale, the hands are up. We exhale, the hands come down. Now, if you're in a public place, I know some of you are in transport mode right now. Please come back to this later because these are fabulous techniques. We're just here for 2 minutes. Inhale, hands wide through the nose. Exhale, pull the elbows in, make fists, thumbs come over the 4 fingers. Exhale forcefully through the mouth. Shh, 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 shh. And as this gets challenging or intense, or you feel lightheaded, move beyond that space of discomfort. We are working on the parasympathetic nerve, and that helps us move beyond what we think is challenging. It helps us see beyond what we think is challenging. When we want to hold our tongue back and not say what's on the front of our mind, when we want to use more consistency and discipline in something that we know will improve our quality of life, when we want to improve our habits, move beyond your needle of what feels comfortable right now. We can do hard things. Shh, 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 stress out your mind and body so that you can exceed that level of ability and move beyond it. Inhale, draw the thumbs together, hold the breath in, create a root lock, draw the pelvic floor muscles in, the sexual muscles draw in and up, hold the breath in, feel the energy up to the third eye, and exhale. Relax the backs of the palms on the thighs, breathe. Breathe. Take yourself to the edge of what you feel is possible. Move the needle. You can handle more than you think you can handle. Treat the mind rigorously. Nadi, shodhana. We're going to inhale through the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril. We're using the thumb and the forefinger. Pinky stays extended. The index finger and middle finger stay up in the third eye. Inhale left, exhale right. Pumpy the navel. Every time you're inhaling through the left nostril, every time you're exhaling through the right nostril. Watch the thoughts in the mind. Stay observant to the thoughts. Don't get lost in them. If this feels challenging, if this feels irritating, move beyond that space of discomfort. Learn how to shift the mindset so that you have more access and control over conversations, choices, habits. Allow the breath techniques to help move the needle of your action. It's not going to be the mind that does it. It's going to be the subconscious brain, the piloting that's been going on since you were in vitro or maybe even ancestral. Often these are samskaras. We call them the same scar in Ayurveda. You were born with certain elements of consciousness. You were programmed by your upbringing, your family, your ancestral lineage. Change the programming. This is how we do it. Inhale left, exhale right. Lower the hand, breathe naturally. Notice just for a moment. Notice how one nostril passage is more available than the other. We'll operate out of different aspects of the brain. This is how we balance it. Go ahead, reverse opposite direction. Index finger, middle finger on the third eye. Inhale on the right side. Exhale on the left. Feel the navel pumping. It's snapping in toward the spine. Feel the thumb and the index finger and the middle finger and the ring finger all doing different jobs. Watch the thoughts, but ignore them. Just allow them to circle through the nose, circle through the brain, circle through the body. Play with the pace. Go faster, go slower. If you're on your moon cycle, if you're pregnant, you know by now, hopefully, do this extremely slowly. Notice the thoughts without getting entangled in them. Inhale right, exhale left. Lower the hand and breathe. Breathe. You can handle so much more than you think you can. What would be some changes you would make in life if you could wave a magic wand and shift certain habits, certain responses to life, certain choices? Don't go there with judgment. Just notice where the mind would want to go if it could be that easy, and stay in the space of observing. Cosmic 3. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. Continue. Inhale through the nose. Deepest breath in, exhale through the mouth. Deepest breath out. Really exhale all the breath. Re-inhale through the lips. Exhale through the nose. Feel the spine softly moving. Inhale through the nose. Feel it as a gift from the universe. Exhale through the mouth. Notice it as an offering back to the universe. Inhale through the lips. Exhale through the nose. See yourself beyond time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Stay with this. In through the nose. Before you were born, exhale through the mouth. Beyond this body, inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Keep going. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the nose. Deepest breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Mouth. Out through the nose. Let the breath go. Breathe naturally. Feel the natural breath flow in. Feel the natural breath flow out. Now take your deepest breath in and hold it as long as you can. Breathe in. Hold it. Just stay there in stillness. No thought. No movement. Hold it longer than you think you can. And exhale. Breathe naturally. Second set. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the nose. Really get beyond time with the second set. In through the nose. See yourself moving beyond anything you see as challenging. Out through the mouth. See yourself moving beyond any habits that don't serve you. In through the mouth. Out through the nose. What are patterns of thoughts that create disconnection in your life? In through the nose. Just notice them right now. Out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Deepest, deepest breath. Force it out. Breathe in through the lips. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the lips. In through the lips. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Through the mouth. Out through the nose. Last round, deepest breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Into the lips. Feel it as a gift from the universe. Out through the nose as an offering back. And a natural flow to your breath. Breathing in with ease. Breathing out with ease. Draw your breath in and then blow it out and hold it out as long as you can. No thought, no movement. Breathe out. Stay there. Stillness. Breathe. Knowing that when we hold the breath out, it's much more challenging than when we hold the breath in. And knowing on different days and at different times, there's a different simplicity to it. When we start to begin thinking, we literally hold our breath, especially the breath out. When we move around, we lose the ability to hold that breath out. It is absolute stillness that it requires. Even thought takes that away. So how much is that piloting your life force, the prana value you have in your body? Without judgment, notice the shift in mind. Notice the limitless possibilities that surface. This is a 21-day process, and we're uncovering a lifetime of thoughts that you've had. We're uncovering the habits that aren't serving us. We're uncovering the habits that are adding value. As we close out today, while your eyes are still closed, gaze at what's working and what's not working in your life. What are your actions that are not working? Not your situations, not the people around you. What are your actions vibrating so that it's creating the situation around you? Notice what is not working. Notice what is working and stay in that thought for just a moment. Let your mind ponder. No judgments. We're observing the mind like we observe clouds in the sky. Things look a certain way at a moment, the wind blows through, and all of a sudden that shape takes a new form. Stay in the mode of curiosity. Come back to the idea that we can do hard things. You can handle way more than you think you can. Notice that sensation of the body. Breathe in gently through the nose. Feel a smile through the cheeks and the eyes. And let the exhale gently leave the body. Feel an ease in your knees, your throat, your belly. We never see ourselves as the villain in our own story. What if we were to look at our life differently? What if we were to see where we are causing and creating? This is not a space of judgment. This is a space of curious observation with your own actions and choices. Where are you limiting yourself? How can you use these breathing tools to go beyond what feels challenging in your neurological wiring? Come back to that smile in the eyes and the cheeks, because you are doing action. You will create change. You are a creative being. That is your birthright. Know that to be true in your heart. Bringing the left hand on the heart, the right hand over, nodding the chin down, nodding to the courage it takes to be human and walking your path. The courage it took to be here today, to listen to this, to do the action and not just observe it. Fluttering the eyes open, looking down at your own hands and feet first, coming back into the space. Thank you for a very powerful set today. If you want to Google more about the Stoic philosophies, I get an email from them, and I don't know how often they come, every few days, once a week, I don't know. But I often will get inspiration from that philosophy of grounding the self and observing what's around and knowing that you are a creator in that vibration. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the crew that encourages me and motivates me to stay in my own practice. If anybody has any questions before I stop the recording, let me know. If not, thank you all for being here. I will see you tomorrow. Peace, love, and a whole lot of inner sparkle.